A lot of people was asking me today on Twitter because I had some tweets that was going off, right? And I was telling people, because a lot of people are complaining about the 6'9s. So we just gonna read on some of the tweets, right? Here's one of my guys. He's playing against a 6'9". He sent me this clip. I was like, okay, I want to use this because people think you can't stop bigger builds if you're on a smaller player. That's not the case. 2K literally said within those notes, within the field report, the report that they gave us. Look at this. Boom. Look at the block. On the report, they said that small guards will be able to stop bigs the same way. But it depends. When they're saying that, it just goes into them saying, like, it depends on how the game plays out. Now, this guard could have vertical on his build, right? To where he's jumping up straight up and getting this block. Look how the center is putting it right in his face. Not to say that he's going to get that all the time over a big. 9 times out of 10, he may get a back down punisher where his stamina is too low, so he doesn't get this same jump block. But when you look at it, right, he has 2 adrenaline bars. So he's getting a strong jump block on this guy right here. Boom. Look. He starts off with 3. Now watch. Loses it when he jumps. I don't understand. So when we think about 3v3 aspect, right, because we say they have a lot of builds that you have a lot of 6'9s that want to do ISO, right? It's hard to stop it. That's what I understand what people are saying. The fact that they can shoot, and then the fact that they can drive as well. But one key thing that many people need to understand is that they cannot shoot like super snipers. You got to understand this. 9 times out of 10, they're baiting you on the shot of them shooting 9 times out of 10. How the jump shots play out this year, you can gap them if you guys know how to gap, meaning keep a little space between. Don't push up on him too tight on the 3-point line, and don't be too far away. So you can kind of start playing with them. This is like real basketball IQ. This is like stuff you have to have in real life to know, like, oh, damn, when you're dealing with somebody who got moves, he can step back and shoot, and then he can drive too and finish at the rack. Then when you're dealing with fouls and you're thinking about that, if you ever play regulation, right, you'll get to the point to where that will start to confuse him. Definitely if you have a build, which I have right here, we about to get deep into it right here, that has the right perimeter badges to slow him down when he's using his 89 ball handling. I'm hearing that they have 89 to 87 ball handling. So to cap break them and to be on a higher level than their ball handling, what do you have to do? Go with higher perimeter stats, meaning higher 98. You see that? Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame challenger, 95 still. The challenger badge allows you to gap better now. Don't you know how if you sagging off a little bit and you kind of like let him think he got the shot and then you jump really quick? That's what this badge does. So if you don't have it on Hall of Fame, if you're not at that point yet, you got to relax because there's different aspects to this game. If they're going to let them make a 6'9 LeBron build, he's going to be able to kind of play like LeBron. So you got to be prepared to guard that, to know how to guard that, even though it's a higher ball control. I get 80, 87, 89. But when you have these type of badges with Menace Hall of Fame and this badge right here as well, ankle braces, you will be good to go. You're not going to get stunned or affected by the ankle breakers. You'll be able to push up and press up more. Now, I even sent this build and a 2K dev retweeted it as well. So I'm about to get deep into detail about what badges, defensive badges, you need to stop them and why, okay? Now let me see what my other guys say. Like this on a 6'6", it'll be way better logically. No, I get what he's saying here, but you got to understand what this is, that players want to be able to make a PG in 2K. This is why I'm making this video, to show them, okay, you're complaining because you may make a PG, right? And then the players, this is the concept they're going with. Everybody's not making PGs because you can just make a 6'9", like what he said, because it just makes more sense. Or you can make a 6'6" or something like that. But people actually want PGs. They actually want the 94 ball handling. They want that. You see what I'm saying? So if you want that, you're going to have to sacrifice. What do most guards want 9 times out of 10? They want to be able to add some drive and dunk there because they're scared to learn how to utilize a layup and close shot. It's not hard. They said they upped the Euro steps. So why are you scared to say, you know what, this build is a PG, he's not going to have dunk? Why can't you really be like a Trae Young, a Curry out there? And still, this is like a CP3 like on steroids. That's how I look at him, like a CP3 on steroids right here. This was the CP3 build on my channel. So look what we did with this build. 70 vertical, right? And I have 2 more builds I want to show you guys within this video. Crazy builds to literally shut down 6'9". But you have to get them maxed out. This is the key gem. You have to max them out. Let's look. The 70 vertical is going to allow you to jump up and contest them way better in the paint. All right. You have 64 interior. Just because you don't get badges that pop up, it does not mean your interior does not go up. You have post lockdown. That's like pickpocket, but it's for the post. And then you have glove. So you stack that with post lockdown, you get gold glove for your core. Then you get clamps Hall of Fame. Look how much badges I have there. 28 points. Be realistic. And then 2K has implemented the sliding technology to where we actually slide now. So it's a game of like whack-a-mole. You have to make sure you're getting yourself positioned, cutting him off properly, gapping him. You know he's a little bit bigger. I feel like when I'm playing against 6'9", yeah, they're fast, they got that speed, but they're bigger. It's like it's easier to stay with them if you have a good defensive build and know how to play perimeter defense. Gap them late. Let them pull up. Some of them have the slower releases. Let them pull up. You could contest them late. You have Challenger here, Hall of Fame. You have Menace to slow them down. This is a badge, like a skill badge. You have to work with this. I always told people the main badge is to lock down bigger builds that try to rim run you on the perimeter. Clamps Hall of Fame, Menace, and ankle braces. None of their stun badges is going to come into play. You can press up on them. None of the clamp breakers, none of that is going to... The clamp breaker, right, they may have it gold, or you probably ain't going to see no Hall of Fames out there, right? So your Hall of Fame clamps is already a higher tier going against their lower tier playmaking badges, if you understand that, right? Key. This is key. So when I actually get this build and actually work on this build, because I have two builds where I have them with Hall of Fame clamps and the same kind of lineup. Yeah, that's a little better. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a little better. Not gonna lie to you. So actually, I'm gonna do this on live. Look, we're gonna do it like this. Okay. You see with this build too, look at this. We do not get no slash and take, but we get all the crazy slap finish. Look, we got 20 finishing badges. Isn't that crazy? I don't get it. I don't get it. But we get sharp take. So I'm going to use the crazy slashing, and I can easily get take and then start shooting like I'm a sharp. And then I have Hall of Fame clamps as the defense slashing 4. Ooh, I like the name. See, we was a two-way slasher at first, but now we're going to take this slashing 4. We're going to go and click and go to a team. A crazy one. This is crazy. Sharp take, right? How do I not at least get the finishing takeovers, right? But we get crazy. We just get a crazy setup. All right. Now look, we're gonna go like this. Since we got 18 there now, here like this, and then we're gonna stack one more onto the finishing. Okay. Now I'm gonna get another badge. Look at this. Ooh. I'm gonna get another badge on this build, which is gonna make this super crazy. Like, just to put it anywhere else. And look how balancedly spread this is. Look, we get this on Hall of Fame. Like, guards are gonna have trouble with this build. This year is so IRL, you can really make something crazy. Look at this. We have so much points. I cannot wait to I can't wait to level this up. Look at this. We get guard up at least silver. We get good shooting badges. This is going to go gold volume shooter. Shooting is not going to be a problem on this build. And I'm going to run this slippery off ball because that's going to help finishing. Catching the ball for finishing and stuff. I'm going to run that high. Ankle breaker on Hall of Fame. See, I want the first quick step Hall of Fame, but it's like, you know what? I could rock out on gold. That's enough for the build. It's like, you can't be too greedy. And that still would be nice. But I'm like, you know what? I'd rather the Hall of Fame clamps over the Hall of Fame first quick step. The defense is just so key. Like, people sleep on defense in the game, and it's like it changes everything. Look at these badges. Centers are going to have trouble with me. I get boxed out on Hall of Fame. I'm faster. I can get to a position quick, box him out, and allow another big to go get a board. Like, just strategy, man. People got to start getting hip. Start getting themselves hip. Oof, look at the badge spread we get. Look at this. Silver, Hall of Fame. Look at this. Hall of Fame. Stop playing. They're going to have trouble with this build. And we get glove at least bronze. That's cool. But we still have a high steal on the build. Still can pluck. Right? crazy build and sacrifice to make they build crazy. They probably want more speed with ball. They probably want a higher passing. When you can be balanced with passing because you got good speed, you can utilize your speed that you have to pass. I got first quick step Hall of Fame. If I make a move, create space, I can do a better pass. You know, it's a whole bunch of details and deepness to the game. That's why I'm going to show with the example when I actually use the builds, right? The build is crazy. We got crazy finishing. You see it, gold slithery. We even got bully on this build, all right? 15 right here in this category setup. I added 1 to the finishing, I believe, to give myself 16. I added I believe 2 to the defense to give me 27. Yes. And I added 2 to the defense. And then 1 to playmaking to give me 20 playmaking badges to make to stop these 6-9s. You could have a other scoring one in the back if you have a good defensive lineup like 2 locks on the court and be able to bait a certain way, right? Interior defense 63, so you can really start getting those blocks to activate. If you don't have interior, right, stacked on top of your block, you're not gonna get none. It's gonna be worse. You could have still a block there, but no interior, and it's like you're not gonna get that much. 98 perimeter. This Hall of Fame clamps right here. This is what you need to stop them boys. This is what you need. You have 27 defense. You know what you're gonna be able to do with all that? 83 still. So you're going to be able to pluck them. It's all about baiting. Knowing how to bait these bigs. Utilizing these badges. If you get Challenger or Hall of Fame, you know you can sag off a little bit. Let him think that you don't know he's about to shoot and challenge him at the right time, force him to shoot a bad shot. Make sure you're communicating to your bigs to slide over. He's about to rim run. It's all about reaction time. Reacting on the right time. So here's my 2 secret builds, my defensive PG builds and the 6'6", that's like a kind of like a small forward guard build type of. But here's my 2 OD builds that I want to share with you guys so you guys can see how powerful they are. 2-way, 3-level shot creator, OD, defense. All right. Make sure you prioritize your builds to play defense. I'm going to start dropping some videos soon to show you guys how to actually play and how to position yourself, gap, all that. Defense tutorials coming. Those are just the right badges, the right stats that you kind of want to have your build around to be able to start stopping them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like. I'll see y'all next one.